Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about a role in toxic family systems that often looks like a privilege on the outside, but on the inside, it can feel like a trap. We're unpacking the role of the golden child in a narcissistic family. If you've ever wondered why one sibling was treated like royalty while another was punished no matter what they did, this talk will give you clarity. Before we go further, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who's trying to understand the invisible emotional roles they were pushed into as a child. This message might help them finally understand what really happened. Who is the golden child? In families with a narcissistic parent, often the mother, the golden child is the one who is idealized, praised, and elevated. They are the perfect one, the pride of the parent. They're the child who can do no wrong in the eyes of the narcissistic parent. But here's what most people don't realize. The golden child isn't loved for who they are. They're valued for how well they represent the parent's image. They are not treated as an individual, they are treated as an extension of the parent's ego. Why does the narcissistic parent need a golden child? A narcissistic parent has a fragile self-image. They crave control, validation, and admiration. And because they can't get enough of that from the outside world, they use their children, especially the golden child, to maintain the illusion that they are successful, loving, and superior. The golden child serves a function. They help the parent look good, they validate the parent's worth, they prove to the world that the narcissist is doing everything right. So when the golden child achieves something, the parent feels like it's their achievement. When the child gets attention, the parent soaks in the glory. What kind of child becomes the golden child? It's not always the most talented. It's not always the eldest or the youngest. The golden child is usually the one who is easy to control, doesn't question the parent, performs well and brings admiration to the family, protects the parent's image at all costs. And sometimes, if a child naturally aligns with the parent's values or needs, they get pushed into the golden child role, even if they never asked for it. What does it feel like to be the golden child? At first glance, it might seem like a blessing. They get praise, protection, financial support, special treatment, but under the surface, being the golden child is exhausting and suffocating. They are expected to be perfect. They are not allowed to fail. They are not allowed to develop their own identity. They are not allowed to disagree. Everything they do is filtered through the narcissistic parent's lens. They are loved only as long as they stay in character. If this talk is resonating, take a moment to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss more content about toxic family dynamics and emotional healing. Conditional love, the core of the golden child experience. The love the golden child receives is not real love. It's conditional approval. They learn early on. If I obey, I am accepted. If I perform, I am valuable. If I challenge or disappoint, I am rejected. So the golden child often grows up people-pleasing, perfectionistic, anxious, or deeply disconnected from their true self. They may feel incredible pressure to always succeed. They may fear failure more than anything, and they may never feel truly safe to just be themselves. The relationship between the golden child and their siblings. Now this is where things get even more painful. In a narcissistic family, children are assigned roles. One is the golden child, another is the scapegoat, blamed, rejected, and misunderstood. Sometimes there's an invisible child, neglected and emotionally starved. The narcissistic parent uses these roles to divide the children. This prevents them from bonding deeply. It keeps the golden child loyal to the parent and the scapegoat isolated. Often the golden child is encouraged to look down on the scapegoat, to correct them, blame them, even insult them. And because they're so enmeshed with the parent, they see it as their duty. This dynamic breeds jealousy, pain, confusion, and a long-term emotional gap between siblings. What happens when the golden child disobeys? Here's the truth. The golden child only stays golden as long as they obey. The moment they question the parent, challenge the narrative, or try to live independently, they are discarded, criticized, or demoted. They may even become the new scapegoat. Narcissistic parents are not loyal. They are loyal only to the illusion of control, and if the golden child disrupts that control, they are punished like everyone else. What happens when the golden child grows up? Many golden children struggle in adulthood. They may burn out early in their careers, stay emotionally dependent on the parent, struggle with identity confusion, fear failure or making mistakes, have difficulty maintaining relationships, live with underlying guilt or anxiety, and some eventually wake up. They realize, I was never really loved, I was used. I don't know who I am without their approval. I hurt my siblings by playing along. This realization can be devastating, but it's also the beginning of healing. Can the golden child heal? Yes, but it requires courage. Healing means, 1, admitting the truth, that what looked like love was actually control. 2, stepping out of the role, choosing authenticity over perfection. 3, making amends if needed. If they've harmed others, especially siblings, owning that damage is part of the process. 4, building an identity from the inside out, learning what they want, what they value, who they are without the narcissist's script. 5, setting boundaries. The parent may resist, but emotional distance is often necessary. A word to the scapegoat watching this. If you're the scapegoated sibling, watching the golden child rise and be praised while you were blamed and discarded, you may carry deep resentment. That's valid, but remember, they were also controlled. They were also manipulated. They were praised not because they were better, but because they were useful. And while your wounds are deep, you also have the gift of clarity. You saw the truth, you were not fooled. And that, my friend, is its own kind of freedom. Final thoughts. The golden child is not privileged. They are chosen for a role that benefits the narcissistic parent, not the child. They are idealized, groomed, and controlled. They grow up with conditional love, identity confusion, and deep emotional pressure. They are not villains. They are not truly free. And when they break the role, they often pay the price. So whether you were the golden child, the scapegoat, or somewhere in between, know this. You were never the role they gave you. You are allowed to heal. You are allowed to become who you truly are. And you are allowed to stop performing. If this talk helped you understand yourself or your family better, please like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone else trying to make sense of the emotional roles they grew up with. You are more than what your family assigned you. You are real. You are whole. You are free. See you in the next one. Until then, choose truth over illusion and peace over performance.